Good morning, Barbara. How are you this morning?
I'm great, thank you, Ron. How are you?
Great. Um, Today we're on chapter three, Wimp2Warrior. And great. And you're going to explain chapter three first. And I think it's quite important of especially the on the 8 dimensions of life.
Okay, so the whole book, Wimp2Warrior, is based on this model, the 8 dimensions of life, as I call them out, and it is similar to the wheel of life, but mine is different. It has the emphasis on the human being from the inside out. It also has the emphasis of meaning, purpose, and fulfillment of life. So, this is a very unique model. And the 8 dimensions of life wellness assessment questionnaire is based on each of these 8 dimensions, giving a place for 10 questions per division, per dimension. So, in other words, the questionnaire, Ron, will ask us 10 questions about our emotions, for instance, about our currency, about our soul. Each of the dimensions has 10 questions that we rate 1 to 10. And each of the dimensions with those 10 questions has the opportunity of adding up the score for each dimension. Here's the beauty, Ron. The beauty is we have a trackable, measurable system to know where we are at the moment, to work a percentage and understand how much of life we are actually living into. But that is not to put us off, because it also shows us the amount of potential we still have to live into. And the whole concept of Wimp2Warrior is that we measure on the basis of the 8 dimensions of life. We understand the 8 dimensions of life. We implement the 8 dimensions of life. And then at the end of the book, we have a second opportunity to do the wellness assessment questionnaire again. And that's where the magic happens, because then the percentages, Ron, change. And we get to actually measure our growth. We get to actually measure how well we are doing in the internal landscape of self to grow into our true happiness and our true self. It's a beautiful exercise. It's a beautiful process. And I'm very proud to say that this book is changing lives.
And Barbara, what I just like what you just said there is, it's not till you finish the book, but it's an ongoing, every month you can then go look at what your questions are. You ask your questions, have you answered them? And that's how you can start growing. Because understanding self or understanding growth, whatever it is, yeah, you look at your life. Maybe you come through a difficult situation or you want to get into a better mindset. I think like your book will help a lot of people by just answering those questions and understanding. And so, carry on, Barbara.
Very much so, Ron. The whole concept of the book is to assist at a deeper level and ask yourself questions that we don't usually ask ourselves, because there's so much busyness going around that we don't get to sit and be with self and understand and appreciate self. So these questions are a place of finding self and finding the core strength of self.
And what I'd like here, Barbara, is the book is written that you don't have to feel overwhelmed. It's written that a person can just look at your own life and by putting those questions down, and sometimes you might not be able to answer those questions, but the book will help you and guide you through those processes to find that certain missing links and how you can build on those links to become a strong chain in your journey of life.
100%, Ron.
And you know what? I know we've got a short meeting today, but give me 3 points that in chapter 3, what's important for the person to look at in themselves to apply those 8 dimensions of life.
Well, first of all, I would say make this a sacred place, a safe place, an undisturbed place. I would also say be honest. It is in our honesty that we get to see the true self. And it's okay. We all have a life journey that is unique to our own circumstances. Then I would say to you, be kind to yourself. So that would be the third time sorry, I think I've lost you. Okay. So that would be the third point. Just be kind to the percentages. It is not about measuring yourself in comparison to anybody else. It's about measuring yourself against yourself. And that is where the joy is. That is where the magic is, because we can find out where we're at. We can find out what our potential is. That equals the drive to grow. And then when we have completed the book, have completed or are ready to do the questionnaire a second time, we get the opportunity to see physically, visually, internally our growth and live more and more and more into our potential as full human experience. Not what society tells us, but what we as human beings are about.
Barbara, thank you very much. It was a great, short, to the point, chapter 3. And listeners, if you want to know more, download the book. It will be in the description, The 8 Dimensions of Life. We've also got another book in there called Yes, Yes, You, also written by Dr. Barbara Johnson. Great books. It's not books you just read, it's books you study and books you keep next to your bed and help you to grow. So, on that note, Barbara, thank you very much. Have an awesome day, and we see each other next week, Wednesday, same
We
time.
will. Thank you, Ron. Bye bye now.
Bye bye.